Hi, my name is Juhi Pomplin, formerly known as Nancy, and I am a resident of Harrison neighborhood. I work for the Asian Economic Development Association, and I'm also the organizer for the Minnesota Health Equity Working Committee. So my question is about equity. Hennepin County touches the lives of 70% of Northside residents. North Minneapolis is home to many diverse households that have worked hard to build a vibrant community that creates healthy families. Due to past decisions by federal, state, and local government, North Minneapolis is also home to entrenched racial and economic disparities. So my question is, in what...
Yes. Next question.
I'm sorry, here. So in what ways, if any, would you use your position as county commissioner to change that dynamic and promote a more equitable North Minneapolis?
Thank you for that question. The one thing I want to highlight there is, in that question it says, due to past decisions by federal, state, and local governments, North Minneapolis is also home to entrenched racial and economic disparities. As I told you earlier, I've never run for office before. Folks who have run for office, they have had their chance to take care of these issues, and we're still at the same place. And that's the part that needs to change about what happens in North Minneapolis, but also what happens in District 2. And I want to give you all a little backdrop to this. The Hennepin County Board, in its 160-year history, has never had a person of color serve as a county commissioner before. It's never had that. And the other thing I want to give you a little background on is, it's no secret, my party is a default party, and you would expect that my party would have done something to help that situation a long time ago, and still we're here. And so I think that just the fact alone that I'm a person of color and I'm going to be serving on the county commissioner board is going to change that dynamic quite a bit. You know what my background is. Someone who has received county services and someone who has done everything they can to make it. And with that as my background, I will do everything possible to have those opportunities for people within our district, because the American dream needs to be alive for everyone to believe in and to push for, because if we don't have that, it doesn't really matter for all of us, because we're living in North Minneapolis and we need to feel like there's something that's hopeful for us. And the change has to be there, and we need to believe that that needs to be something we have to work towards. And the fact is that I just haven't seen that in the last 10 years that I've lived in North Minneapolis. And I think we have to really think about District 2 in the context of not just North Minneapolis, but all the parts of District 2, and we need to have that conversation with everybody in District 2. Thank you.
The county has a role to play in helping reduce dependency on public assistance. Of course it does. We should take advantage of a new federal waiver we received that will give us more flexibility on the length of time that a person can be on MFIP and pursue job training. Currently it's only been about a year, and that frankly isn't long enough for some folks to be trained for jobs that can get them really good wages that they can take care of their families with, develop those skills and pursue their career goals. The county, I think, also could build a network of employers and related support services that could maximize the placement and success of the people who are moving from job training into jobs. We do have vocational training programs, but frankly, they need to be retooled. They need to prepare students for careers rather than just any old job. They need to focus on careers that have a high potential for employment. Why would you have a vocational program at a community college that teaches you taxidermy? And we have one community college in Minnesota that does. When what we need are people getting trained in careers that can make a good living for their families. The other thing that the vocational training programs should do is provide supports to help overcome the barriers that got the student in the economic situation that he or she is in. And I think I saw a stop sign. Sorry.
So thanks for your responses.